Hey guys, this is Theron and Matt. We're back here for our Week 2 predictions for the NFL season. Based on last week, our records were decent. Well, Matt's was decent. Mine was actually, I thought, pretty good. Matt went 10-6. I went 12-4, and I got both my upset picks right. I had St. Louis beating Seattle and Buffalo beating Indy. Well, let's just go ahead and move on. Week 2.
Broncos, Chiefs.
Broncos, Chiefs. You can do that pick first, dude, and then do your little fantasy outlook.
I'm going to roll with the Broncos.
Okay.
I just got a feeling Peyton Manning's going to bounce back. He didn't have much control of the offense week 1. This new Gary Kubiak thing isn't looking too good, in my opinion. C.J. Anderson, he's coming off a foot injury, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
So I don't know how much of the load he's going to be getting this week.
I actually heard a report they might be splitting carries between him and Hillman just for this game.
Just for this game.
Yeah, which sucks.
So Hillman might be a good, PPR league pickup, potentially, because he gets a lot of receptions.
Okay, what do you think about score, dude?
Score, I'm going to go 28-21.
Denver. Okay, I'm going to disagree with Matthew on this one, just because I watched KC handle a, I think, pretty good Houston team. I mean, the offense is slightly questionable with the defense.
No quarterback.
Yeah, but the defense is amazing, and they put up, 27 points on Texans' defense? It's in KC. I was watching NFL Network this morning. KC's 1-13 against Peyton Manning all time. But, I don't know. I don't think it's really going to matter tonight. After watching how bad the Broncos played, how good KC played, and KC having such great home field advantage, since both of them have very good defenses, I'm going to go off on a limb and say this is going to be super close. 17-14. KC edges them out by a field goal. And I wouldn't even call this an upset pick. This is just a general pick because they're pretty equal teams, I think. Next game.
Patriots, Bills.
Ooh.
Go ahead, Thor.
You want me to do this one?
Yep.
Rolling on the Bills bandwagon. I'm going to have them win too. In fact, it's going to be a lower scoring game than the Indy game, but I'm going to go 21-17 Buffalo. Is the game in Buffalo or is it in New England?
It's in Buffalo.
It's in Buffalo, yeah. I'll go 21-17. Yeah, 21-17 sounds pretty good for that game.
I'm going to have to disagree with my boy over here.
Your record shows I know myself a little better.
There's no one in that secondary who can stop Gronk. There's no linebacker who can stop Gronk. So if you have Tom Brady as a fantasy option or Rob Gronkowski as a fantasy option, do not hesitate. And LeGarrette Blount's coming back this week. I just think New England's going to be on a roll this year. I don't see them losing more than 3 games.
And this would be one of them.
No.
Yeah. Alright, what's the next game, dude?
Marcus Mariota versus Johnny Manziel.
Oh, I was going to expand a little more on the fantasy for that game. Shady. I don't know. D'Angelo Williams kind of tore up New England fairly well, so Shady would be, most of these guys we talk about are starts anyways. It really doesn't matter matchup, so. Alright. Marcus Mariota versus Johnny Football. Fantasy-wise, I think Mariota has another great game. They win. I don't know, the Jets, beat Cleveland 31 to, is it 10 or 31-17?
It was not a good-looking game for the Browns.
And Tennessee looked amazing.
Against a really crappy Buccaneers team.
Yeah, but they scored the most points.
Marcus Mariota threw 13 passes.
Yeah, most of them are for touchdowns. I'll go 24-14 Tennessee over Cleveland. And I don't even really care where it's at. It's my score for that game. Go ahead, dude.
I think I'm going to agree with you.
On that one.
Just because I think the Browns are very dysfunctional.
Even
defense looks really crappy.
I kind of like Johnny Football, but there's his team around him is just
As far as
kinda-
fantasy goes, I mean, sleeper pick, Bishop Sankey. A lot of hype about him right now. Kendall Wright. There's a lot of hype about him. I want to see them get Dorial Green Beckham more involved in the offense, just because I feel like he can be a real primetime player.
Hey, Matt, you were right. He did throw a touchdown to Kendall Wright.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm going to stop doubting you on those ones. If you have Mariota as your backup quarterback and you don't have a quarterback that's that good ahead of him, just consider giving Mariota a start this week just to see maybe he can have a repeat performance. You never know. But, yeah, let's just move on to the next game. Tennessee's going to win that game.
Texans, Panthers.
I'm going to let you guys, I want to think for a second.
I'm going to roll with Houston on this.
They did change starting quarterback.
Say 24-14. If you have DeAndre Hopkins, that's a play.
Well, dude, you got to think, though. You're talking about people who we're always starting, dude.
That's a start. It's a usual start.
I know.
Arian Foster was at practice today.
That's exactly what I was about to bring up, so continue, dude. Go ahead.
So, I mean, watch his status. And you know Foster is a must-play.
Another guy, even though this isn't the same game, another running back I think is going to be big time, is back to full practice too, Todd Gurley. Just a little side note there.
Not this week.
No, both of them probably aren't playing this week, but expect relatively soon for them to be getting some light loads during games and picking up carries throughout the season. So, all right, what's next? Dude, your phone keeps locking. What's the next game?
Cardinals, Bears.
Oh, dude. Did I just have a brain fart and not even pick a team? My bad. I just had a huge, giant brain fart. Who'd you pick?
I picked the Texans.
What was the score?
24-14.
Where's it in? Because this is actually a game I'd like to know where it's at. Because I think that's very important.
It's in Charlotte.
It's in Carolina? I'm going to roll Panthers 17-14.
Arizona and Chicago. I'm going to roll with the Bears this week. I don't know. I just got a feeling. Forte beats it up. They hung with Green Bay for most of the game.
They actually did. Very impressed.
Cutler wasn't too bad. He didn't look too bad.
He did some stats.
Could see some more. Would like to see some more from him. High expectations.
He pulled a Stafford and beasted the first half.
Their defense did not look that bad. I mean, they did give up 31 points, but it's Aaron Rodgers.
Expect Cutler to have a good first half and then probably blow up in the second half.
Yeah, Matt Forte.
Once again, Matt, that's, I mean...
irrelevant.
Yeah, most of the time I know, just these people we're talking about are sure starts.
Alshon Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Patrick Peterson's on him.
Oh, that is true. Actually, that's a good point. He might be I'm rolling with Arizona because they pretty handily bent over New Orleans.
I'm going to say 24-21 for the game, Chicago.
For Chicago. Yeah, flip-flop that for me. I want Arizona 24-21. Just because, like I said, Cutler does what bad Stafford usually does, which is tear it up first half. Not even tear it up.
All the time.
Not last year. Most of the time. Stafford, I think, even though his numbers were down, he actually had a really good
Coming from a Lions fan.
He's hurt.
He's not hurt.
Yeah, he is, dude.
No, he's not.
Joe Lombardi said he was hurt
He's
today.
not hurt.
Okay, whatever. He has an elbow injury, but Matt didn't read the fucking injury report. Sorry, I
He
cussed
just cussed.
again. Whatever. Who cares? It's one
He's
word.
getting emotional
He has an elbow injury.
over his Lions.
Yeah, because they are going to win this week. So just keep
You hope.
going. Another win, dude. With how Minnesota looked against
San
the
Diego
Niners.
versus Cincinnati. This is a good game. This could be
I actually am really interested. I might want to watch. Is it
game of the week, potentially.
Well, keep looking down the list. Just
Ooh, Cowboys Eagles is on, though.
yeah.
Seahawks Packers.
Scratch that. Matt had a brain fart. Let's go back up there. Whoa. Where's it at, dude? Is it in Cincy?
Cincy.
Last time San Diego played in Cincy, wasn't that the playoffs a couple years ago? And they just blew Cincy out.
I'm going to roll with San Diego on this one.
They actually looked pretty good after the first half of the
Their
Lions
defense
game.
looked real good, and I think they're going to put up 35 points. 35-24, San Diego. Phillip Rivers is going to have a good game. Melvin Gordon is going to have a good game.
Because he had a decent game against the Lions, too.
Ladarius Green, sleeper pick.
They can see your finger, dude.
Ladarius Green.
Yeah. Then Cincy. I'm still going to go with the Chargers. I'm just trying to think of a score. We're going to go... Keep it close. 27-24. Yeah. 27-24, San Diego. What's the next game?
Lions, Vikings.
I already did my preview. So if you guys watch it, you should know the score. If you haven't watched it, go ahead and watch it, please. I did it with my grandpa, so let's go ahead and do that. Matt, you can do your score. And come on, be realistic, because you did watch the Vikings-Niners game.
I also watched the Lions-Chargers game.
The Lions look better than the Vikings. Simple. Matt, you can...
Okay. I'm going to go...
Dude, come on, you got it.
I'm going to have Minnesota edging out the Lions 24-21 with Adrian Peterson being the star of that game with his official comeback game of the year. He's going for over 100 yards, may have 1 or 2 touchdowns.
He got winded every 2 plays against San Fran. I think he's aging really bad. I think it's taking the year out. He's too old to be sitting a year out with that suspension. So, honestly, you watched the preview video. I can't even remember what the score was, but I know it was not good. Lions are beating Minnesota. Simple as that. They looked overall just as a better team than Minnesota.
This is the guy who said they were beating the Chargers last week.
They barely lost, and yeah, they should have beat them. They're up 21-3 and blew a giant lead. Yeah, you can't say there's no chance they're ever going to win
Next
that game.
game.
Jew.
Buccaneers Saints.
You can do that. You can do the.
This is always surprisingly a really good game, and I don't know why.
If it's in New Orleans, it is. In Tampa Bay.
It is in New Orleans.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's.
So you know what? This is gonna be my upset of the week.
You're
Famous Jameis is gonna have a good game. I'm gonna go 24-21, Tampa Bay.
Are we gonna do 2 upsets a week or just 1?
It depends.
There's a ton of even matchups this week, so I think I'm just gonna use 1, and I'm not gonna use it on this one. I think New Orleans bounced back. It's opening game at home for them. They got pretty well handed by the Cardinals, but at the same time, Tampa Bay got really messed up by Tennessee. What do you say for score?
24-21, Tampa Bay.
Tampa. I'll go 28-21, New Orleans for this game.
Falcons Giants.
You good?
Yeah, it's just.
Falcons Giants. Giants actually played really well until that last drive. Until that last drive, they played really well.
Until Tony Romo happened.
Yeah. Okay.
Best quarterback in the NFL. 10 times the quarterback that Matthew Stafford attempts to be.
I agree. He's better than Stafford. Not better than Rodgers, though.
The Lions were calling my phone last weekend, calling me to come play some quarterback after those 2 grandma throws that I saw. Those 2 interceptions.
Dude, one he got hit and it wasn't even his fault. The other one was his fault. The other one was... I have 0 clue what he was doing the other one. Let's get back to this game. I don't know what you just brought up the Lions. Good job. Wasn't even me this time. What's the game?
Atlanta Falcons, New York Giants.
I like both teams' performances. Both teams looked very good, but struggled on defense in the 4th quarter.
Giants, 28-17.
Where's it at? Just let me know where it's at. If it's in Atlanta.
New Jersey.
It's in New Jersey. Yeah.
ODB's going off.
24